Welcome to the Authentic Health Coaching Show. My name is Tom Corson-Knowles, founder of Authentic Health Coaching. If you have not yet visited us over at AuthenticHealthCoach.com, please do. We have an amazing free report with Dr. Corson's top 5 nutrition tips, and it is the #1 guide to taking your health to the next level. It's going to teach you so much about nutrition, and you're just going to love it. And it's totally free for you at AuthenticHealthCoach.com. And today we're going to continue the show talking about omega-3 fats. Now, in the last show we talked about the top 3 nutrition tips and top 3 things that you can do nutrition-wise to improve your health. And we talked about, of course, omega-3 fats. We talked about vitamin D. And we talked about eating more fruits and vegetables. So today in this show, we're going to talk a lot more in-depth about omega-3 fats. Now, I'm going to teach you today how you can have more energy, how you can reduce your risk for heart disease, cancer, stroke, diabetes, and hundreds of other diseases, and I'm going to teach you how to feel better and get sick much less often with one simple strategy, that is eating more omega-3 fats in your diet. Now, omega-3 fats are essential fatty acids. A lot of people call them EFAs for short, essential fatty acids. And EFAs are absolutely mandatory in your diet. They reduce your risk for almost every imaginable chronic disease out there. Now I'm talking about omega-3 fats in this case. And omega-3 fats are vital for immune function. Absolutely vital for immune function. And you see, essential fatty acids, EFAs, they're essential for good health, and they're the building blocks for every cell in your body. So every single cell in your body has what's called a lipid bilayer. It's a double layer of fat. That's what it means. Bilayer is double layer, and then lipid means fat. So it's a double layer of fat, lipid bilayer, that creates the cell wall for every single cell in your body. And this lipid bilayer is where all the neurotransmitters come into each of your cells. It's where all the cellular communication happens. It's where a lot of the immune function happens, is intercellular communication, and all about the cell wall and how that cell wall is built. And the cell wall must be built out of these EFAs, essential fatty acids. And now, here's the problem, though. When you eat bad fats, like trans fats, high-heated fats, oxidized fats, those, or hydrogenated oils, is all in the same category. Those bad fats, what happens is they get integrated into your cell wall, and they don't function properly, which means they don't resonate properly. So all communication at the cellular level is about energy and resonance. And so the cell wall actually vibrates when it communicates, when electrical messages are sent between other cells, and so forth. And this is where all the functioning of your immune system happens, for instance. And so what happens is when you eat all these bad fats, it distorts that cell wall and makes it out of the wrong kind of material, so it doesn't function properly, it doesn't communicate properly, and this can cause and lead to a lot of disorders and diseases. So it's very important that you have the right good fats in your body to help protect yourself. And a lot of people think that not having enough omega-3 fats and that oxidation and damage of those bad fats in your cells is what can contribute to Alzheimer's and ADD, ADHD, and other disorders like that. So it's very important that you have the right kind of fats in your body. And that's exactly what these omega-3 fats are. They're the good kind of fats that we need more of in our bodies and our diets. Now, omega-3 fats reduce inflammation. They are anti-inflammatory fats. Omega-3 fats are anti-inflammatory. Now, inflammation, as you probably know, you may not know, is a major contributor to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, autoimmune disorders, chronic infections, allergies, asthma, high blood pressure, digestive disorders, and the list goes on and on and on. So it's very important that you have enough omega-3 fats in your diet to help reduce your risk for all these conditions. Now, on the other hand, omega-6 fats are another kind of essential fatty acid, EFA, so that you have omega-3 fats and omega-6 fats. And the omega-6 fats increase inflammation. They're pro-inflammatory. And now this is normal, it's natural, it's good. We need omega-6 fats to be healthy. The problem is simply this. We eat way too much omega-6 fats in our diets today and not nearly enough omega-3 fats. And because we eat way too much omega-6 fats and not nearly enough omega-3 fats, we have too much inflammation going on and not enough anti-inflammatory good fats to protect us. So we're out of balance. That's the problem, is we're out of balance. Now, scientists have discovered that the ratio of omega-3 fats to omega-6 fats that's ideal for good health, optimal health, in our diet is a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fats. The problem is that the actual ratio for most Americans is closer to 1 to 45. So we get 45 times as many of these inflammatory fats as we get of the inflammatory or anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. So we're just getting way too much omega-6 fats and not nearly enough omega-3 fats. So this massive imbalance that we have in the ratio of omega-3 fats to omega-6 fats is what causes so much inflammation in our bodies, and that's, of course, this inflammation which again leads to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, autoimmune disorders, chronic infections, allergies, asthma, high blood pressure, digestive disorders, and the list goes on and on. So it's very, very important that we eat more omega-3 fats, because most of these fats come obviously from our diet, from what we're eating. So it's very important that you get more omega-3 fats from what you eat. So there's a very simple solution: just start eating more omega-3 fats. And you're probably thinking, well, how do I do that? So some of the best sources of foods that contain omega-3 fats are nuts and seeds, like flax seeds, walnuts, and pecans. And then there's also wild-caught fish, like salmon, sardines, mackerel, swordfish, bluefish, and then some vegetables like yellow squash have a small amount of omega-3 fats. But your main source is going to be these nuts and seeds and wild fish. Now remember, it has to be wild-caught fish. If it's farm-raised fish, it will have some omega-3 fats, but not nearly as much as the wild-caught fish, because they're just not fed the same wild diet. So it's very important that if you're going to eat fish, you do the wild-caught fish to get the omega-3 fats. And I don't even eat that much fish personally. I eat a lot more flax seeds, walnuts, pecans, and really focus on getting the flax seeds and flaxseed oil in my body every day. So there are some supplements that you can take. So the first is whole flax seeds, which isn't really supplements; it's actually a whole food. But most people generally add it in for the purpose of getting the supplementation of omega-3 fats in their diet. So whole flax seeds contain 1.8 grams of omega-3 fats per serving, and that's going to help you prevent and reduce inflammation in your body. Now, the other great thing about whole flax seeds is that they contain lignans. Now, this is an insoluble fiber, and it helps clean out your digestive system. It helps reduce your risk of colon cancer and many, many other disorders. So that's great. You're getting the double whammy when you eat the whole flax seeds. You're getting the omega-3 fats, obviously, but you're also getting these really, really healthful lignans that help clean out your digestive system and create a much healthier body and a much healthier immune system as well. And the great thing about whole flax seeds as well is that it costs less than $2 a month. You can buy these at the health food store for probably like $2 a pound for organic whole flax seeds, and you can order them online and have them shipped straight to your home for like $3 a pound for organic whole flax seeds. So very, very affordable, very easy to get access to, and it's delicious. You can put them in smoothies. I love to put them in smoothies every morning and have a healthy smoothie, and just throw in about a tablespoon of flax seeds in there. You can also put them in like oatmeal, things like that. I always do it at the end though, or cereal. I always do it at the end because you want to make sure you're not high heating these omega-3 fats, because they're damaged or oxidized very, very easily by high heat and high temperatures. So if you cook them, you're going to get rid of a lot of those healthy fats, and just going to turn them into unhealthy fats, oxidized fats. So make sure you eat all these omega-3 things raw. So like raw walnuts, raw pecans, raw whole flax seeds or flaxseed oil. And the fish, obviously, you're probably not going to eat that raw, but when it comes to the whole flax seeds and nuts and things like that, make sure you eat them raw to get more of the omega-3 fats from them. Now, the other solution is flaxseed oil. So you can use the whole flax seeds and get the lignans and the omega-3 fats, or you can use just the flaxseed oil. Of course, you won't get the lignans, you won't get the healthy fibers, but you will get the great omega-3 fats. And flaxseed oil contains 6.9 grams of omega-3 fats per serving, so it's going to really help you prevent and reduce inflammation in your body by giving you more of these anti-inflammatory fats. And it's very easy to use every day. You can also put the flaxseed oil in smoothies, you can put it in salad dressings or in sauces, but just remember, you never ever ever want to cook flaxseed oil, because it's going to damage those really healthy fats. So always use it raw. Consume it raw. So if you're making a sauce or something like a pasta sauce, you can put flaxseed oil in, but put it in at the end, like right on top of the food as you're eating the food, not rather than putting it in at the beginning, because if you do that at the beginning, it's going to high heat all those good fats, and you're not going to get the benefits of it. So make sure you always do the flaxseed oil raw. And it's the same thing with fish oil. So you can do fish oil supplements as well. So flaxseed oil, you can either get that just like in a canister of oil, and you just pour the oil in the foods or whatever you want to eat, or you can do capsules of flaxseed oil. And same thing with fish oil. So you can do fish oil in a bottle or fish oil in a capsule. Now, most people don't like the taste of fish oil. Flaxseed oil is actually a nice mild taste, but fish oil is kind of funky, and most people do not like that taste of it. So I don't recommend just going out and getting a bottle of of fish oil, because most people won't like it. They won't eat it. It doesn't taste good. And I don't even do fish oil actually. I just do the flaxseed oil. But you're welcome to do the fish oil. It's great. It's a great source of omega-3 fats. But you just want to watch out for contamination, because well, it's a whole other lecture about bioconcentration of chemicals and pollutants. But basically, there's a lot of bad chemicals out there, and what happens is that in the environment, the higher up the food chain the fish is, the more and more concentrated these contaminants are, like PCBs, heavy metals, mercury, radiation, things like that, can get really, really concentrated in these oils, because that's where organisms store these chemicals. It's in the fat. In the oils. So you want to make sure that you get really, really pure fish oil supplements if you're going to get them at all. So buy only the highest quality of fish oils that have really, really strict purity standards. And so you're probably going to have to do some research on that yourself. If you go to the website AuthenticHealthCoach.com, go to our fan page, you can ask me some good sources for really high quality fish oils. But just make sure you're not just buying something off the shelf that you really don't know where it is or where it came from or how pure it is, because it could have some contamination in there. And of course, also you have to realize that because you're buying these really premium fish oils that are really pure, it's going to be more expensive than the whole flax seeds, and certainly more expensive than the flax oil as well. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, personally, I do the whole flax seeds every single day in my smoothie, and every once in a while I'll do some flaxseed oil, and every once in a very rare while I'll do some fish oil supplements. But I think you can get plenty of the great omega-3 fats. Any of these ways combined, just do whatever is most convenient and reliable for you. But it's very, very important, like we said, that you get enough omega-3 fats in your body to help fight off inflammation, because that's really one of the major causes that so many Americans are dying today from diabetes and cancer and heart disease. It's because of all this inflammation going on, and a lot of it's based on not eating enough omega-3 fats, honestly. So you want to get your ratio much closer to 1-to-1. Remember, the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fats for most Americans is 1-to-45. So we're really, really out of balance. Sometimes people ask me, can I overdose on omega-3 fats? I really don't think so. I mean, you'd really have to try to overdose on them. With the things in our diets, things that you can buy in a grocery store, at a restaurant, they're going to be almost 100% much more heavily loaded with omega-6 fats or with trans fats than with omega-3 fats. And the omega-3 fats are very, very healthful, very, very healthy for you, and they're very, very fragile as well, so they get damaged very easily. That's why you can't cook them. That's why they're not in the cookies and cakes and things like that, because they don't last. It doesn't have a long shelf life like the trans fats do. So it's very important that you do everything you can to get more omega-3 fats in your diet. So just want to make sure that you go ahead and after you listen to this podcast today, make sure that you go out there and just take one of these tools, whether it's the whole flaxseed, the flaxseed oil, the fish oil, whatever works best for you. But just make that commitment to yourself that you're going to start adding more omega-3 fats to your diet, and you'll just notice. Most people notice just in a couple of months or a couple of weeks that they're just feeling better. They have more energy. A lot of conditions like arthritis and inflammatory conditions like that, a lot of people notice they start clearing up very quickly when they get enough omega-3 fats in their body. So wishing you the absolute best of health. This is Tom Corson-Knowles, Authentic Health Coaching. Check us out at AuthenticHealthCoach.com, and wishing you the best, healthiest, happiest day.